Fiona, hot shit, let's go.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Fiona, your favorite girl next door, and I am here with my favorite guy,
Tony Cartel.
Tony Cartel.
Yeah, we out
I
here.
thought you said you liked the way I said it.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you say it, cause
Yeah, Tony Cartel.
see, that sounds so Miami. That just
Right. Well, welcome to
almost Cuban.
Miami.
Yeah. I'm happy to be here.
Is it your first time?
It's not my first time, but
Right.
it's my first time like doing a tour date here. Yeah.
Okay.
So-
all right. So you had a big show last night.
Yeah.
Where was that? How did that go?
That was right in the South Beach area.
Okay.
On Washington. It was dope. I really love Miami, man. They came out, showed a lot of love.
Okay.
Everybody seemed to enjoy the show, and you know, we did our thing. We partied in peace, and then of course we hit
Well,
the,
hey, don't get no better than that.
Exactly.
Peace is always a good thing.
Exactly.
So you performed one of your new projects? One
Right.
of your tracks?
Yeah, Costa
Or a couple
Nostra
of
is the
them.
project. Yeah.
Okay.
So we did about 7 tracks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a full-blown concert.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we was able to do our thing and get the fans. I don't think they expected for me to do the wide range of songs that I did. So they was really turned up. So
So they were receptive to
Very
your,
receptive.
what do you call it?
Sophisticated
trap. Now, where did you get that name? I seen that. I said, okay. Now, you look kind of sophisticated. I wouldn't
Kinda,
expect you to be
sometimes,
singing
right.
no trap music. But,
Right.
okay, so where'd that term come from?
It really was just how I conducted myself, period. And I think a lot of people have that sophisticated trapness in them, because it's like when you coming from nothing, trying to get something, you can relate. You can relate to somebody that's already successful, that's grinding. You respect them, you admire them, but you also understand what it's like to be at the bottom. So, you know, you don't even have to be running in the streets. You could be climbing the corporate ladder, and you like, man, but I come from whatever.
Right.
You know, so I come from the slums, so you get the whole, you know.
That good balance.
Yeah,
Like me, I say, I love God, but I love trap music.
exactly. So it's that yin and yang, you know.
Right.
And so that's really how I conducted myself. That's how I lived my life, and it just kind of stuck, you know. So that's the brand of music that I was going to do. Yeah.
But you've been in the game how long?
About 3 years now.
3 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was it that day for you that made you pick up a pen, start writing, and said, I'm about to do this?
Actually, I had a in-house studio because I had a roommate at the time, and he was doing beats, and so then we put a studio in there. And one day he went to work, and I was playing in the studio, and I was just hitting record, running in the booth. And I looked up, and I had been doing that for like 36 hours. So I was like, man.
30.
Yeah. So
you had a lot to talk about then, huh?
right, yeah, like when I first started, I was just talking about everything, you know. And so a couple days went by, and I figured, hey, anytime you can stay up that long doing something that's enjoyable, that's something that you need to be doing. You know?
Right.
So I knew I had a story to tell, one that a lot of people don't believe, you know, that just looking at me,
You wouldn't think.
they don't, right.
Right, but you are from Chicago.
Right.
And we know what they say about the Chicago boys.
Right.
Is it true?
You know what? It's
Everybody's
a lot going.
gangster from Chicago. I'm trying to understand. Sophisticated gangsters. That's what it seems comes out of Chicago. Even Obama, he's sophisticated, but he got a little gangster.
Exactly. Obama.
I'm like,
you know
okay,
what? We need to send him a
Obama.
T-shirt when he get out of office. Like, look, I know what you about, Obama. But
Right. So how was it growing up in the streets of Chicago? Like,
Man.
first of all, did you grow up in the outskirts, or you say the
I
box?
grew
You grew up in it.
Yes.
So how was that for you?
Of course, as a kid, it's fun. You know, like you think it's fun because you don't know anything else. But of course, as you start hitting those teen years and stuff, like you start to see a lot of homies, you know, die, go to jail and stuff like that. So really, I didn't know what I was in until I had the opportunity to like step outside of it, travel for once. So once I saw that, I'm like, wow.
So what afforded you that opportunity to get out and travel? Your parents were pushing you to travel and see the world, or
No.
how were you able to get out?
I always had like an imagination, you know. I always saw myself doing something different or being somewhere else, but I just didn't know how to get there. So one day, should I just man up and just bought a ticket? Like I had some friends like in New York, and I was like, man, I'm gonna go to New York and I'm gonna hang out with them.
And how old were you?
Let's see. I was about 17 years old.
17? Now what did you know about going to New York City by yourself at 17? You grew up early in your life?
Yeah, I mean,
your environment?
Right, yeah. Like my parents wasn't around like that. So I had to grow up, you know, pretty quickly. So
you say your parents weren't around?
Right.
So who raised you?
My grandmother.
Your grandmother.
Yeah.
Good old grandma.
Grandma, right?
Gotta love her. Shout out to grandma.
Shout out to grandma.
Yes.
I love you.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. But shout out to my parents too. Like they did what they could when they could, and you know I wouldn't change my experiences now.
Do you have a relationship with them now?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Well, like me and my pops, like we've been working on it, so you know I try not to hold
Work in progress.
Yeah. You know,
because forgiveness is so very important, right?
Man, that's like one of the that's a key characteristic, and I think being a grown-up, being an adult, learning how to forgive. You know, anybody can pay bills and all that, but it's really how you navigate your own little world and make you a true adult. So I'm always working on forgiveness and my weaknesses. So. And I think forgiveness is tough for everybody.
Right.
I'm working on it.
Hey, I work on it every day. It's one of your weaknesses. You said a weakness. Well, what would you say is your biggest weakness?
My biggest weakness?
Even though your weakness is strength, really.
Right. I would have to say that it would be, it used to be forgiveness. I mean, I'm working on it. Because I just have a great memory. And, yeah, like you can't shake certain thoughts, you know what I'm saying? So,
but if you let your emotions,
right?
Are you an emotional person? Not Tony Cartel.
Nah,
you're not emotional.
Logical person.
No.
Logical person.
Logical.
Yeah.
Okay.
Logical thinker, but you know, we're not robots, so of course you still have things that
that bother you.
Kind of tied to your emotional side that even a logical thinker would try to equate it to, oh, well, I'm being logical now, they just pissed me off. And, and I got a legitimate reason, but still get emotional.
So being in Chicago, okay, and everybody hears the stories about Chirac, all this.
Right.
Are you active in the community? Because I know a lot of young boys, they look up to
artists,
entertainers, people who are in that Hollywood life or whatever.
Right.
So are you active? Do you have a reach with them?
Yeah, I'm always talking to the youth, and not only me, but my whole team. Like, we always, we don't do necessarily like all the charity organizations.
Book bag giveaways.
Right. Like, man, we keep it 100. Like, we keep it authentic. Yeah, it's like, I'm not doing it for social media. It's like, we'll just have a barbecue or something. Okay. Yo, everybody come eat, or, but not really for the social media, because I want them to feel like I'm being genuine, because that's really what it's all about. Right. So that's kind of how we keep it. But I'm always talking to you, not even just in Chicago, but just period, because man, this shit happening everywhere. So, it's just the spotlight is on Chicago right now.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you could give a message to the Chicago youth right now, who are living in an environment that they feel like no hope is going to ever be for them, what would you tell them?
First of all, you got to realize that every day you wake up is a blessing, I mean, I know we in Chirac, but there's other parts of the world that got it worse than you. That's really when I manned up, is when I knew that I had a hard luck story, but I knew it was people that had it worse than me. So that's my whole thing, is you can't, I know life is hard, but you can't sit around and throw yourself like a pity party and just say, well, I gotta do only this. No, it's a way of thinking. And I really would just say, smarten up, smarten up. And really, when you don't have hope, that's because you're not believing in yourself. And I think in the community, there are not enough people that's really showing them to be secure with themselves and really give them some type of guidance. So I really just tell them, you know, listen to the music, you know, because that's how I'm really giving a message in most of the songs.
Okay.
It's just, you know, sophisticated trap is just about coming from nothing to get something. And I'm telling them, like, I was right in your position. And I think all of them have a talent, but we just gotta, you know, cultivate it the right way. So first you gotta believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself, Shirokans. Shirokans. And if you want to hit him up, Tony Cartel, hit him up on Instagram. He'll be your mentor.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, man. We all gonna rock.
I just threw that out there. Sitting here with my boy Tony Cartel.
Yeah, we out here.
Yeah, Chicago, Midwest. You know I'm from Ohio, right?
I saw
originally.
Yeah. Okay.
Ohio right here.
Right.
Canton, Ohio.
Okay. So you
know about Canton?
Yeah, Hall of Fame.
Ah, okay.
See, I know a little something.
Yeah, I got good stock.
Right.
Okay. But you know, that's that connection, that Midwest. It's just something about Midwest people, right?
Yeah, like we real.
What is it? What is it about us?
We just the realest, I think.
I think so too.
You know what I'm saying? We got the swag of the coast, but at the same time, we down to earth.
When it comes down to it, who picks the president? The Midwest.
Exactly.
I always tease people and say that, and they be so bad.
I know, right?
They be like, whatever. But okay, so I'm gonna bring you to the next portion, and it's called grab and ask. Okay.
Okay. Grab and ask.
Yeah. So you grab and I ask.
Let's do it.
All right. Tony Cartel. I'm asking, gosh, what songs, past or present, would describe your life?
Of my own music or somebody else?
Whatever. A song, past or present, that would describe your life.
It's a song on my album, Trap Chronicles.
Okay.
That would really describe my life.
Why?
Well, I tell a couple stories through the verses, and it's really just about how I started in the game and how.
You can talk about it. It's real.
Yeah,
I mean, Jay-Z even sold drugs. I mean, you know.
Yeah, so just the street life, but just how I got started in it and how I navigated my way to, you know, a successful plateau.
So you were smart with it.
I would like to think so, because I'm right here now.
Right.
You know, like, it could have been a lot of,
I mean, that's the real
bars,
actual and the factual.
6 feet.
Depth, right.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of times people aren't using wisdom when they're in that game today.
Right.
Would you agree?
Yeah, like there's no wisdom. Like it's a lot of I call them like cowboys. You know, they just run around like it's the Wild West, but really the key to success in anything you're doing is being able to stay disciplined. You got to set guidelines and you got to set rules that you don't even break. And if you do that and you pass that on to your team, everybody should be successful. So that's kind of what Trap Chronicles is about, just how I, you know, established all that and established those guidelines and stuck with it. Yeah.
Discipline, people.
Yeah.
Discipline's very important. All right.
All right.
Let's go again.
Let me see.
Grab an ass. All right. Have you ever been bullied?
Bullied? Oh. I mean, growing up in the hood, like, you know, somebody always gonna try you. So.
Somebody tried to take your cookies on the playground?
I don't know if it was cookies, but just like when you show up, like if you the new kid in the school on the block, somebody gonna come at you, and luckily I was always able to rise to the occasion and end it right there. So yeah.
So and then you became the bully?
Nah, man. I don't believe in bullying.
Would people call you a bully from your neighborhood?
Oh, sorry.
Look, hot boy.
Nah.
He's hot. He's getting those calls from the ladies last night at the concert, hitting them up.
No, I'm not a bully. I'm an influencer. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the difference?
Well, I try to influence you to see it my way.
Ah, bully. Oh, bully. So are
but like a lot of it isn't really like physical, it's mental.
Well, that's where the most power comes,
Right.
right?
So if
you
I
get
can
that mind.
right. If I can get you to think how I'm thinking, then I can get my way. And hopefully it's our way.
Oh. So is this something that you practice in your adulthood?
I think it's become probably like second nature now, yeah.
Wow. But it's probably important for you to use some of these traits in the business that you're in, right?
Exactly, yeah. I mean, you need it through every walk of life, I think, because there's always going to be somebody telling you no. So how do you get that no into a yes? Or how you get it from no to maybe, and then once you get them to maybe, then you close to the yes. So really, that's what a lot of Chicago kids, that's that's another thing I touch on in the music, is just using your brain.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's more powerful than picking up the gun, because
yeah,
you know.
It is.
Yeah.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah.
I believe it too.
And how you use it.
How you use it. Okay.
All right.
One more. All right. What is the kindest thing that a total stranger has ever said to you? And you meet strangers all the time.
Right.
What was the last tender, most kindest thing?
There was a guy, he just tell me that he wake up and he listens to my music every day. And I got a chance to kind of get to know him a little bit.
Okay.
And he was a guy that was once incarcerated, and he basically won his appeal, like he was innocent. And he got out, and now he's an attorney and all that good stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when he told me that he could relate to my music and it motivates him, that really struck a chord with me, because I'm like, wow, you know, this guy, he's the epitome of sophisticated trap. Like he's a great example. So for me to actually just know that there's an audience that really appreciate, you know, my work, you know, my body of work was, you know, was just a great humbling feeling. Yeah.
Right.
And but man, I get.
So you guys are friends now? You and
I wouldn't say we friends, but you know, we do plan to link up and you know, sit down, have a drink. You know what I'm saying? I haven't had a chance to officially meet him, but you know, it's a lot of fans that show me a lot of love. So yeah, that's just one example.
They were showing you love last night.
Last night, oh yeah.
With the ladies.
Oh yeah.
Are you married, single? What's
I'm not
what's
married.
that looking like?
I'm not married.
No. Ladies, he's stuttering. You know what that means when a man stutters about his relationship status?
No, it's just, you know, that just came out of left field for me.
Hey,
that question.
This is your favorite girl next door. Anything goes.
Right.
Right.
So
you
now
gonna tell me.
be like
so go
my
ahead
female.
and tell me. Go ahead and tell me. Tell me about her.
Well, you know, it's complicated.
Oh, okay. It's complicated, lady.
It's complicated.
So don't be inboxing him because you can make stuff bad for him and his already complicated relationship. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, yeah, you keep inboxing, showing love, all that. I mean, look.
Do people hit you up in DM?
Yeah.
What do they say? What's a wild thing that someone
really
hit you up and said?
Like the wildest things are the pictures, you know.
Pictures?
Yeah.
What do they be sending?
What don't
Naked pictures?
Yeah, certain parts, yeah.
They send you there for JJ? Sometimes?
Yeah.
Wow. So what do? You show them to your friends? Like you guys are like, hey, look at this. Can you believe she did this? Is that what you guys do? Ladies, that's what they do to your pictures that you
All I
send
show
them.
them to is Jones.
Oh,
my
Jones.
DJ.
I'm sure he likes them.
Yeah, Jones.
Jones. Shout out to Illinois Jones.
Shout out
DJ.
Jones.
Yes. But yeah, I think that's just so wow. So many people do that.
Yeah,
Huh.
it's crazy.
Well, have you ever called anyone and sent you a picture?
Well, I just like
Yeah,
to keep
I'm
it
getting
on
those.
social media. You know,
Oh,
I like
okay.
to keep, you know, keep it in that realm. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, because just because they send you a picture don't mean they really trying to, you know.
They just wanted to.
Yeah, like maybe they feeling, you know, kind of some type of way. Maybe it's Freaky Friday.
They was
where
listening to your song.
Yeah,
and
listen
like,
to the music.
wait
You know what I'm saying? They got a
send
little,
this song.
you know what I'm saying, they got a little emotional or something, and they want to send me a shout out in a way.
Okay.
People express themselves a lot of different ways.
You are so right about that.
You know.
Well, that was fun grabbing ass.
Yeah.
So now we on the flow with it. We on the flow with it. Are you ready?
Ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm gonna test your skills.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna give you a beat.
Okay.
I want you to give me about 8.
About 8
All right.
bars.
Here we go. Here we go. And
Look. We in my yayo. You know how my day go. You sitting in the back, listen to the Play-Doh. You already know, sophisticated trap. About to bring it back. Chilling with a bad little something on my lap.
Okay.
Okay, alright.
Tony
I know you have
Cartel.
the beat skills.
Yeah, you know.
I see.
Yeah. So, I want to thank you for taking the time out of your amazing trip here in the MIA. You got big plans today?
Kind of recovered from last night.
Okay.
And go get some authentic Cuban food. Maybe.
Okay. You gonna lay out a minute?
Yeah, chill out. Yeah, I gotta.
You can use some color. Just a little.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get out here. Yeah.
Don't be scared of the sun. It
Right.
feels good.
So yeah, we gonna.
Oh, so you're part Cuban?
No, but I like the food though.
Are you black?
Yeah, black.
Both parents are black?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because you could pass for. They'll probably be speaking that language to you down here.
I know. Yeah, that's kind of how
Do you speak?
a little bit.
Okay, mama.
Yeah, man, I'm rusty, but.
Okay. I don't know how to speak it, so I'm not even gonna front. But thank you for watching. Your girl Fiona, Artist2Artist, with my boy Tony Cartel. Be on the lookout. Hit him up on
Instagram, Twitter, Tony_Cartel, YouTube, Tony Cartel, SoundCloud, Tony Cartel. The project Cosa Nostra is out. It's everywhere. All the streaming sites, Tidal, Spotify, everything. Pandora, we everywhere. So
and he may be coming to a city near you.
Atlanta and Memphis, we up next.
All right.
All right.
Be blessed. Peace and love.